live. Wait, I thought the shirt looked really cute to me. It actually makes me look like I'm nude. I look really great. And then this is horrific. Who's my costume person? Oh, I am. Okay, first of all, speaking of overweight. Thanks, honey. Okay, there we go. Okay, so we have Winnie here who's, like I said, is overweight. And wow, Mom, she fits.
Alone.
I can't help it. James, you're not Jewish. You're Jewish adjacent. Silence during Broadway Shabbat.
Well, leave my dog alone.
Leave his dog. Your dog, the dancing Lembecks, have entered the studio. OMG. Lembecks, you're muted, thank God, because you're dancers. You're not used to speaking. You're allowed to. Move away from the bar. Hi, Lembecks.
Hiya, Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom. I'd like to introduce my in-person guest. Besides, I gotta dye this hair. It looks so great. We have Jonathan Lovitz with us.
Hi, friends. Great to see you.
Hi, hello.
Hi.
Okay, Winnie, get the hell out of the watch. Why don't you bring over that chair? Because I just want to snuggle. Okay, so many things I have to say, but hold on. So Jonathan Lovitz, but let me introduce everyone that's here. We also have Adam B for Barishnikov, Shapiro. Hi, you're not eating that butter. Hi,
There
Adam.
he is.
Shabbat Shalom, everybody. Hi,
That's nice. He wants to snuggle.
The terror
Hi,
of
John.
Church.
Hi.
So people don't know. So John, we're here to do this Shabbat, and we have one person coming. But John, the reason I'm making this dance themed is because John began as a dancer. John, how old were you when you started studying, dear?
Youth. No, high school, college. If I had started younger, I'd probably had a longer career.
I know, me too. By the way, if I was actually talented, but had a longer career. Okay, so you can come on my lap, honey. And then Lovitz decided that theater was too risky, so he went into something easier. Politics? Okay, so Jonathan Lovitz, what do you do now? I don't know what you were thinking. Go.
Well, so now I'm at the Human Rights Campaign fighting for LGBTQ plus Americans. Previous to that, I was in the Biden administration fighting for all of us and a better America, and hopefully we'll be back there soon enough. But, I'm a Broadway boy at heart, and I can't believe it is surreal to me to be sitting in your kitchen because I'm almost always listening to you on SiriusXM in my kitchen, prepping dinner for my husband and brand new puppy. And I'm just so happy I get to have a understudy puppy here right now.
And by the way, we had a similar experience. So people don't know, last year, James and I, on Inauguration Day, I think we did Concert for America. I was in New York City at Town Hall raising money, it's awareness to National Immigration Law Center, whatever. James, many other organizations. James was in LA with the wildfires with John Cryer, and best friends have been dealing with a lot of stray animals. And Winnie had been dropped off at this shelter pregnant. She gave birth to all these babies. They adopted out the babies. Winnie was up for adoption. She came into James's lap, and on the air, he was like, "Can we adopt her?" And I was forced to say yes. That's my best friend. But Lovitz, you had the same experience because your husband go.
Oh, I have the same experience because my husband. Oh God, you're cheating. I'm gonna get yelled at for cheating on Dexter.
That's not gonna know.
So my husband is the world's most amazing weatherman and meteorologist and climate man, and he on TV.
What's his name?
Steve Sosna. He is. Hi, baby. I hope you're watching. And he is. He always has adoptable dogs on from the Humane Society, and he had this beautiful boy named Dexter, and he does his boop of the week for all the cutest dogs. And sure enough, we took the boop of the week home, and he is our best boy ever. And he lays by my feet as my sous chef while I'm cooking dinner and listening to you.
A, I love it. B, I don't know if people know this. Did you know that I wanted to be a weatherman growing up? That was like my dream job.
So you went the other gay profession and went into theater.
Well, you know what? I never thought of it. That's so funny. I thought I was obsessed with natural disasters. I just was obsessed with like tornadoes and hurricanes, and I had all these books before the internet. And I remember we had like a career book, and it was like, how much do weathermen make per year? And it was like 17,000. I was like, 17,000.
Oh, yeah.
I was so excited. It was like, by the way, like 1943. But anyway, I wanted to be a weatherman. So I have to hang out with your husband. It's my dream.
It is the best. I get sticky notes with umbrellas in the morning. It is amazing. And he really is the most incredible man because he also, like you, like a lot of us, want to give back. So he always tries to inspire the kids and work with the pets and do all the good things. I married the greatest mensch of them all. And like your husband is Jewish by association. And now that my mother gave us How to Raise a Jewish Dog as a book, which is the cutest, campiest thing I've ever seen.
That. What does it mean? What do you give them? Like schmaltz?
Oh, it is hilarious. It is how to talk to your dog, in a condescending way to get what you want. It is just the most wonderful thing, but it is a riot. And, to be raising a baby right now in the midst of all of this in the world. It's nice to be reminded. Yes, Mishigas aplenty. It is nice to be reminded that real things matter, like love and family and each other.
I agree. Final thing I want to say is there was a dog when I was a little kid. I just remember this now. That was trained. You would hold food in front of its mouth, and he would say "trafe," and it wouldn't eat it. And then he'd say "closer," and it would eat it. It was a great.
My grandparents' dog did that.
Who did?
My grandparents' dog.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
You know, I know a mean version of that. I can't remember whose it was, but someone on Fire Island. They would open the door, and someone would say, "Here comes Jerome Robbins," and the dog would run to the door and shut it.
That was B. Arthur told that story.
Who did?
B. Arthur told that story in her one-woman show.
Adam, everything I say, you have an amazing reference for. And by the way, I've never seen anyone more prepped. There's a wine goblet. There are the candles. You have the kippah. You already grew out your tzitzis, your beard. Everything's happening.
To be fair, stole all of it from the Yiddish fiddler. There's someone in a props department who's very mad you took that home.
I will have you know, this is my bar mitzvah Kiddush cup.
Wow.
My goodness.
Wow.
Sure is.
Now, Adam B. Shapiro was supposed to come over, but he is resting his kishkas. What happened, dear?
I had foot surgery on Tuesday.
From all the dancing and fiddler?
From all the dancing and the producers. And the prom and Young Frankenstein.
Did you really hurt your foot from? By the way, this pink shirt, it's killing me. I look horrific. Did you really hurt yourself?
No, it was a lot of wear and tear that needed to be corrected. I'll probably have the other one done at some point, but it's not bad. I have a boot that I was thinking about bedazzling, but why?
100%.
Can you put a tap on the front?
Say again?
Can you put a tap on the front and the heel?
Although I did, when I was walking home from the hospital, I wanted to see if I could still strut. And I could, but we're good.
Well,
I'll be in it for another week and a half, and then I'll be fine.
Well, you know, it's really, dancing really can injure people. I mean, look at this. My God, it hurts.
Hey, it's me, Captain Cool, and the Kongs.
Those knees, I mean, they just pop out.
That was the best segue ever, Seth.
Means nothing. Hey, here's our next guest. I'm so excited. Okay, she's gonna pee first. You're gonna. We installed a bidet. It's so exciting.
I'm still washing my hands though.
Oh, she said we installed a bidet, but she's still gonna wash her hands if you insist. Okay, so wait. Before we start with Julie Klausner, because this is a dance themed show, the only photo I was able to upload was me during a chorus line. Now, by the way, thank you. I wasn't even dancing in the show, but I had to show off when we were touring through Paris. But I will say my landing from that attitude jump, I cannot tell you how much everything hurt. But Michael Lembeck, I'm kind of rivaling you on waist size. It looks around a solid 25, like yours. Am I right? Look at that waist.
I don't think so.
Okay, Michael,
Yes.
I can literally go like this. See ya. Okay, so anywho, I don't put up with comments about my waist.
I didn't say anything. I talked about
I
mine.
don't think so.
For the record,
okay,
my waist hasn't been that size since grade school. So
that's where I expanded. Lembeck, let me hear. We haven't seen you in 2 weeks. What's going on with you adorable people?
You know, just chasing grandchildren and just living our life. I don't know.
It's a non-answer. Hey, listen, my sister Beth wants to know, what sign are you?
Who?
Both
Adam.
of us?
No,
We're both-
Adam. Lembeck
Adam.
moves on.
I'm a Leo. I'm a Leo.
You're a Leo? Oh, my favorite sign. Lembeck, what are you though?
We're both Cancer.
Same here.
Wait, so is my husband.
Nobody's
James,
perfect.
come
Sorry.
join. Oh, he's at.
And Julie.
Oh, and Julie.
You're a Cancer too, Julie? And you can hear us in the bathroom? It's all weird. Okay, so wait, Lembeck, I don't remember celebrating your birthday on Broadway Shabbat. When's your birthday? July what?
I'm July 1st and he's June 25th. So we're 5 days apart, but 25 years.
Wait a minute.
Difference. Wait.
I love that.
July 3rd is Audrey McDonald and Betty Buckley. You're July 3rd too? Betty Buckley, Audrey McDonald, and Julie Klausner.
Tom Cruise.
And Tom Cruise?
Oh
Wow, a lot of people who love men.
I'm July 19. I'm July 19. My husband's July 10. We're the same year, but he's 9 days older. So every year for those 9 days, I make his life hell with, I buy Centrum Silver. I buy stacks of Ensure. I am a monster.
I'm 2.5 years older than James, and he will always say that I'm a quarter of a decade older than him.
Oh.
I'm going to say that on July 1st, I will be 70.
Okay,
Look at you.
40, so I don't feel any shock. Okay, now by the way, I don't know if you saw the picture that I uploaded.
Oh my God, I may never speak to you again.
Okay, I want to know what's
Oh
happening.
my God, please stop.
Who's the photographer?
All right, so it's a the very brief story. That's from a very famous photographer. That picture's probably 50 years ago.
Uh-huh.
I used headshots, right? And then and threw all the rest of them away, that being one of them. And then when that very famous photographer died, his family sold all of the sheets, those little sheets we used to look at, to the internet.
But wait, this is
unedited.
not a headshot. If anything, it's a crotch shot.
I understand, but you have to understand, you're 20 years old, and Harry Langdon is saying, I'm only, I just want to get your body, so put your leg on the thing, and you do it.
It's amazing. I just don't know if it's I don't know if it's an
It's
Arabic
not.
or front bottom.
It's
It's very big spender.
It is very big spender.
literally the worst thing that ever happened to me in my life. So thanks
No,
for
you actually,
sharing.
by the way,
It is a great photo.
you look amazing. And by the way,
You're messy.
every week, Michael Lembeck, we get 3 comments like this. Michael Lembeck, I loved your dad, Harvey. Shabbat shalom. How
Yeah,
sweet is that?
yeah.
Very sweet.
Lorna,
Thank
you look amazing. But hold on, we were just talking. Oh yeah, about age. So
Oh, God.
as Jonathan will attest, it's snowy here in New York, and we kind of have a car, not really, but we do at this point. It's really my mother-in-law's. But anyway, I said I would shovel it out. People kept giving me advice about how to shovel, and I was like, oh, that's so friendly. I now realized by the 4th person, it wasn't because they were being friendly. It's because I look 80. When the 4th person said, 17 people died of a heart attack. Literally, another woman just yelled, "That's too heavy." Aren't I like a young strapping man? It was mortifying. I've never ever had anyone say that I'm too old, but am I too old to shovel? Lembeck, you tell me.
Are you? No, you're not too old to shovel. You're a young man with
Do you
strength.
still shovel in Malibu?
We shovel sand all the time.
Okay.
If we live
Beth,
there.
by the way, Beth Rudetsky, my sister, is true. My birthday is coming up February 28th, and I share it with, let's go, the late, great Zero Mostel, Bill Finn, who wrote Falsettos, Kelly Bishop, the original Sheila, Brent Barrett, who's on the Grand Hotel Tony Award
Swoon.
performance, the most amazing thing ever, Bernadette Peters, and Tommy Toon.
Wow.
February 28th, people. Okay, Julie Klausner is just gonna hang out with my dogs. I totally get it. Okay, let's first start with the candle lighting. Okay, I want to figure out who should do what. Okay, so why don't we do
Look, Adam's ready. Look at him.
yeah, Adam, you do the candle lighting.
Props.
Adam, you do the candle lighting. We'll have the wine and bread here, and then you guys do the Misha Barak. Okay, so Adam,
Okay,
yeah,
perfect.
I have candles here. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Hold
Good.
on.
We're good.
This is from, by the way, the Great Shabbat. Do you remember that thing that they were doing? It was the biggest Shabbat ever.
Oh, yeah.
They sent this to me. It's so pretty. Okay, Adam, here we go. Hit it.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kirshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Shabbat.
Still got
That
it.
was so sweet. Thank you.
Thank you.
It was beautiful, but I got to give notes. It was a little, it's definitely should be a little more up tempo, and it was a little Barbra Streisand, no matter what the song. Who will believe?
Have you ever heard her Avinu Malkeinu?
Oh,
I'm still listening to it.
Avinu Malkeinu. I love it. I
You got
love
it. Speed it up. Second of all, because Jonathan just made me nervous with the
Okay.
candle lighting.
Oh,
Not that much, but I don't know. Did anyone see this when I lit a candle at home? And then I was like, I put it down on top of James's pants from.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
I think I came over that night.
Oh, was that the night when I showed you the burned pants? Okay.
Yes.
Burnt pants.
Rose Ivy Siegel Levy. Rose, we got to just get rid of at least one name. Yes, we do it every week. We do it every week, but it's not always the Lembecks. They audition and they're in final callbacks for this gig. And eventually, I'll confirm them.
Too many names.
Adam Shapiro, that was beautiful. And thank you for adding vibrato. Thank you for actually singing it. It was beautiful. So now, you know what we haven't done? Should we start doing the washing before the challah, or no one has the energy?
The hand washing?
Bidet. We're fine.
Use the bidet.
So the end of it is al niti.
I'll need to watch the dime.
Yadayim.
I mean, I have the washing thing. I mean, are people doing it? Yeah, I'm gonna look in the comments. If you want to do the washing, maybe we'll add it. But for now, hey, Julie Klausner, you can hang out with the dogs. Here is
Come in? I would love to come in.
last week's guest is now here in person. The hilarious Julie Klausner. We have the Lembecks.
Hi. Wait, I thought there was a 70-year-old woman on the Zoom. I think I'm in the wrong call.
Basically, it's me. Look at this funniness. Jon Lovitz, Julie Klausner, I was saying before, created and starred in Difficult People. It's basically every single person's dream come true to create and starring on a TV show. By the way, for more than one season.
Yes.
So
Watch it, love it. It deserves.
Oh, I watched every episode.
Oh,
everyone
thank
has.
you,
And on
Adam.
Shabbat, what better to watch in the episode where you find out that there's a whole secret trove of Nazis in New York City?
Oh,
It's true.
yeah.
Who came up with that hilarious idea?
I always had this suspicion, like you go to enough vintage stores and you're like, there's a back room.
Because they're all old timey. Like we like old timey things from the 20s and 30s and 40s. You
I
realize
can
the old
think of
timey
one
thing.
old timey thing.
Yeah. It's a hilarious episode.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm going to move this over here. Now, Lorna, I hate to do this, but every single week, wow, the last 5 minutes, I say Lorna was the flight attendant in Airplane, and people go, wait, what? So I just feel like I always have to announce that. Lorna was the flight attendant in Airplane. As we all know, she was hilarious in that movie. She was Private Benjamin. At the time, she was not, I know, on the TV show. At the time, she was not fully Jewish, but then she did a full conversion. But more importantly, she also played Christine Ebersol in Australia on the TV show.
Never saw.
Okay, I'm just saying. Hubba hubba. Where was I? Anyway, we're obsessed with you, Lorna. And of course, Lembeck. The Lembeck, let me ask you something, Michael Lembeck. Can you just do me a favor, because we're just casual here? I wish I remember the details. Can you tell people the story where you were like, you've been acting for a million years, and then you were like, maybe I'm not going to act anymore, I'm going to direct, and then this weird Bashert phone call, but I don't remember the details. Can you talk about that for a second?
Yeah, basically, I had done I think the last acting job prior to my announcement of what I wanted to do was in 1988. And I walked into the kitchen one day and Lorna says to me, basically, so what do you want to do when you grow up? And she knows that I had been getting ready to, what I chose to start in if I was going to direct things was the multicam format, because I acted so much in it. I was mentored so much in it. And I thought it had the best of live theater, Friday nights in front of an audience, 4 days of rehearsal, like in the theater. I thought that's what I'd love to do. And I don't know.
We put it out in the universe.
Like 80 seconds later.
Basically, I said, I don't want to be married to an actor forever. So go do
Yeah.
something else.
And I said in this conversation, I'm ready, and count to 80, and the phone rang. And it's Barry Kemp, a multi-talented, multi-award winning writer, producer, who said, Lembeck, come into my office. I want to talk to you about something. So I go into his office, and I don't know what he wants to talk about. I'm thinking probably act in a pilot or something, or do a reading for him, because I had done much of that for him. And he said, look, there's like 4 good half-hour directors in comedy out there. I think you should be one of them. I know you've been getting ready to do this for a long time. By then, I probably spent 1,000 hours in the editing bay and watched all the very best directors that worked. And I was getting ready. And he said, I'd like to give you an opportunity. Heart starts pounding out of my chest. Oh my God, he's going to give me a chance to do something fantastic. I just announced it to her.
Yeah.
And he
That was
gave me
wild.
not one show, but 7 shows to do. And the first one he gave me was a short-lived show that starred this cast.
Here we go.
Paul Dooley,
Paul Dooley.
Glynis Johns,
Oh my God.
Phyllis Newman, and
Wow.
Alan Young.
Yes.
It was about a retirement home in Arizona starring the brand new Kevin Pollak.
Yes.
That show failed, but the other show he gave me to do 4 episodes of was a show called Coach, which became a top 10 hit, and the rocket was lit, and that was that.
Wow.
But it was literally like seconds after I said, I want to do this now, ring.
Put it in the universe. And as we were discussing, he directed basically all my favorite Friends
Mhm.
episodes.
Oh, wow.
And it's interesting you talk about, let's see if I can find this photo. When you talk about a play, when my one guest star appearance on Will and Grace, Sean
watched
Hayes, thank you. Sean Hayes was so sweet. You actually came live. Didn't I invite you live to it? I can't remember if you were there live or not. But regardless, Sean Hayes was it's just like doing a play. And it really relaxed me because it really was just like doing a play. I mean, you're right with the audience
It's
right
the
there.
best gig ever.
And
A multicam, forget it.
And just FYI for Julie Klausner, we were talking about before how we were so obsessed with Annie. The episode was about, it was an, what's it called? Annie Con.
Oh.
And the big mistake they made is what happens is Deborah Messing pretends that former Annie, and she pretends she's this woman, and you find out that this woman that she's pretending to be was crazy and attacked this other Annie, and the other Annie comes and they have this big fight. But they never said before the show, by the way, the woman playing the rival Annie is Allison Smith, who literally was Annie on Broadway.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, this is literally the two of us. That's me, Allison. So it was so, and then at the very end, you find out who the real person is, and it's Aileen Quinn, who was Annie in the movie.
Wow.
So much more enjoyable. But anyway, that's Allison Smith. Also was on The West Wing, and of course, Kate
yes.
and Allie.
Yeah.
Anywho, but you're right. It's like a TV show. Okay, so but I love that you put it in the universe. So Julie Klausner, you said, I want to create my own TV show and star in it. And 80 seconds later,
It was more like 80. Yeah, sure. That's what happened.
yay! It happened for everybody. Okay, so we're gonna do. Julie was very sweet and Jewish. She brought us a chalat, and we also have the wine.
Oh.
So you want to bring chalat?
Halot.
Halot. Okay, Lorna, I know you went to Chazan school. Oh, wait a minute.
Halot is many challahs.
She got us a three-way.
Oh, look at that.
The braids on that guy.
What about the wine? What about the
Wine.
Oh, wine is first. Okay, Lorna, I get it. You went to Chazan school. Oh, wait, there's nothing worse than a former smoker who's like, I hate the smell of smoke. Lorna just became Jewish, and she's like, actually, the order is wine first. We know, dear.
Oh, converts.
5 years ago,
Converts know more about Judaism
That's true.
than born Jews ever will.
That's
I have a couple of friends, and I'm like, I defer.
Yes.
It's like,
Yes.
Lorna knows everything.
I do.
No, I
Oh,
don't.
we all have to Lorna, I feel like when you guys were over, we didn't really do a song at the piano. The next time you're over, like we have to do like a legit song because
Okay.
this is stunning. And
Thank
and then of course, you know who is also was a singer, but I think is more known.
Oh no.
Oh God.
I would never. I would never. By the way, I was gonna say, I mean, has anyone heard the vibrato on this Lily riff?
What you can't see is the ball squeezer holding me to hit that note.
I also can't see your waist because it's 21. I've never seen
And he
anything.
recorded it at 8 a.m.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't with the talent. Okay, so first we're going to do the wine according to Lorna. So this is also from the Big Shabbat.
Ooh.
I already poured some wine. Oh, I didn't pour some wine. Okay, so here, can you pour some wine into this, and then we could all get the same COVID by drinking from the same. Airborne. Okay, so who wants to, out of the two of you clowns, wants to do the wine?
Well, you brought the magnificent challah.
I'll do the moti.
Okay.
So
I'll
John
line it up.
Lovitz. Now remember, he's the dancer first, so don't judge the placement.
Hold on one second on this.
Yes,
I
sir.
gagged because you tagged me in this and dancers first. Dancer last. And shout out to my theater professors at University of Florida and all the great coaches I worked with and the master classes and the really embarrassing days at Steps. But like, get the dancer out of me. But I got it. This is I tell everyone I can follow and share that Josh Groban thing about hire a theater kid. I'm living proof of it. All the best communicators and people I work with in public service were all theater kids because we know how to talk to you about what you care about. Whether you think I'm jellicle for 2 hours or I need you to vote on something, it's the same skill set. So hire a theater kid.
And or someone that could do a Russian.
Girl.
As you can see here, full
Right.
Russian.
Oh my gosh.
So that was a regional premiere of Altar Boys.
I love that.
Oh, I had the time of my life.
I love that show.
I couldn't get cast as a Jew anywhere, but I finally got to play Abraham. They wouldn't put me in a fiddler. They wouldn't put me in anything. I
The
finally got to play
original Jew.
the. And those were the moves back in the day. Now I look at that. I hurt looking at the photo.
No, everything. I was just at Orange Theory, and I'm like, I'm gonna be one of those people. Remember, like Brooke Shields broke like her tibia, or whatever. And I'm like, am I gonna be that person that my leg breaks at Orange Theory? Because I'm like, I'm young, I still got it. Anyway, whatever. It's another story. Okay, we're gonna do the wine blessing, and Jonathan Lovitz, you're that's really on point right now. Okay.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam Mowbray Paria Goffen. Amen.
Amen.
L'chaim.
L'chaim.
That wine, so we all.
I
Oh, by the way, and by wine, it's literally grape juice. I hate the taste of alcohol. Every time I say to someone I don't drink, they're like, "We understand." I'm like, "No, I'm not an alcoholic. I hate the taste of alcohol." But it's always like, "We get it." Anyway, I don't like alcohol. Here we go.
Somebody needs a White Russian.
I actually do like that.
That's what I'm
See?
saying. The White Russian is like the gateway.
But hold on, Jews will love this.
I'm
My-
a white quarter Russian.
My sister Nancy, how devastating is this?
Lactate.
Had 2 white Russians at a wedding and realized after she had the second one, it was a meat wedding. So she was drinking non-dairy creamer and Kahlua. I mean, can you imagine?
That doesn't sound terrible.
Oh, it sounds terrible. Okay.
Oh,
Where was I? Okay, now we're going to get into the beautiful. No, wait, hold on. This is from Brett's. That's not Israeli.
That's gorgeous.
That's beautiful.
Ooh,
Look at
yours
that.
is pretty. Yours has a
Yeah,
bite.
and they do like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different kinds of seeds, and you just kind of rip it
Wow.
apart. It's so beautiful. And this seed, I forget what it's called, but it's
Can you hold it up, Julie, so we can get a better look at it?
Yeah, hold it up to
like
the.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wow.
Beautiful.
Wow.
I was just at Brett's with, speaking of Jewish people, Ari. Satchel.
Ari.
Because Brett's was getting some bad press
Boo.
because, yeah, they're like, there are Jewish people and Israeli people there. We're like, we're going to support it. Okay, this looks amazing.
Where else are you gonna get a challah?
Sadly, I go to
Christines.
Pioneer.
Didi's has those. I do like the rolls. They
Oh,
have like what
yeah.
is that place? I forgot what it's called. With something with a Z, but the
Zabars?
No,
No.
Xanax.
Yeah,
Oh,
something like that. Those
Xanax. Yeah,
Not
Xanax.
the
My
clothes.
favorite store.
Not Zabar. No, not Zabars.
No.
Not Zabars, but it's like
Xanax.
And you
Xanax.
get like at like West Side Market.
Yeah,
yeah.
Those, yeah.
We're New Yorkers. Okay, so now we're going to do the delicious challah. Now you're that old school Jew, but you tear apart
Oh,
the challah.
absolutely. I don't think challah should be sliced. I think it should be ripped.
I love it. Now I know. You know what? Let me cover it because I know Lauren is really saying we should have 2 of them, but let me at least cover it. So here, Julie, since you
Shmata,
are,
do we want to
no, I was going to say you hold this. because
Okay,
since
I
you
don't
are-
know the song. I
Okay.
just know how to
Here, I got
recite
this.
You don't have to
I
sing
know
it.
emojis. Okay.
Hold on, let me just get the
We covering it with it.
I'll cover it. Oh, Jimmy, you're watching it. That's so cute.
All right.
It is.
We got
I hate this shirt. I'm gonna change my shirt. I just think it's
What happened?
Well,
to
while
this
we're
shirt?
waiting,
What's
Julie,
wrong with this shirt?
What are you doing now? What's happening in your photo?
Coming out of podcast recording, and I'm coming to Shabbat, and I can't wait to eat this bread.
Fair, same. I'm trying very hard not to fangirl. I love you. I love your work. Yeah, difficult people.
I made a wardrobe change.
Here, Seth, you can.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Shabbat shalom. Now
Normally I'm anti-gun, but look at these.
Dallas out, guns out.
I feel like I'm watching Sleeping Beauty. Make it pink, make it blue.
Well, it's also like a little heated rivalry
Don't
of
make-
the Jewish version.
I
Okay,
love it.
so
For the 2 Jewish kids that went to hockey camp.
totally. We're seeing
Uncover it before you bless it. You gotta uncover it.
uncover it. All right. Oh, uncover that. Sorry. I can't.
Oh, it's that kind of night. It's
Where was I? Okay, so here we go. We're gonna uncover it.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamotzi lechem min haaretz.
Hey, Teavon.
The tavern.
Now, do we want to put butter on it, or I know I think it's supposed to be in that.
I don't know. It's your call. I mean,
It
it's
looks
so
so
good.
good.
And,
You do the ripping.
and the black. I need to find out what the name of these are because they're like so
Oh, that looks like
fragrant.
not poppy. It's like almost like licorice.
are those the black Nigella seeds?
Umani.
What'd you say, Adam?
Are those the Nigella seeds?
Yes,
Those are good.
they're so good.
They're like a black onion seed almost.
Oh.
So
Oh,
smell
really
it.
good.
So
Oh,
right.
gee.
They
Thank
sell
Try
you.
the night. They're as luscious as Nigella Lawson herself.
Mhm.
Okay, hold
Who
on.
I just heard a rumor is going to be the new judge on Great British Bake Off.
How delicious are
The
these?
Sold.
I heard a rumor that Nigella Lawson's going to be the new judge on Great British Bake Off.
Good fit.
I'm
Right.
so here for that if that's true.
Oh, that is.
Okay.
How good are these?
This is
Are they delicious?
amazing.
Yeah.
Seth, you have the names?
Sorry for the
Yes.
bread envy people are experiencing.
Okay, so here's what we're gonna do.
Zomix. Somebody said it's Zomix.
Zomix.
Mhm.
Thank you. But there's also that other place. There's also that other place in Penn Station, isn't it Zaro's? Okay, anyway.
Zaro's is the
Look at the
popcorn
rack.
Sparrow's house.
and the big beers that people bring out the Metro North.
Oh God, they're so annoying. Okay, where was I? Maybe this rack is inappropriate. Is it
No, it
distracting
looks
people?
great.
Okay, good.
Oh, so
Um,
you can do butter or no butter. Like that's the
We
beauty
have
of it.
knives over there. Okay, so we're gonna do now the Misha Barak. This is the one serious part. So people have sent in. Oh wait, before I forget, we have the this link. Where is it? I want to just make sure people know about the Jewish probably here. Okay, so we've been getting these emails from young theater students that are having a really difficult time in college because there's a lot of anti-Semitism there. And one woman wrote in from a very famous theater school that her scene partner refused to do a scene with her because she's Jewish.
Jesus.
And the professor was like, okay, so we're going to start doing, I think once a week, these like young theater major schmoozes, like schmooze session. So it's going to be a theater or music major. People are like, can you be a psych major? Can you be graduate? I think it's really got to be just that because the Jewish Broadway Alliance and maybe ADL has other stuff. But for this, it's just basically you're an arts major in school or graduate school. And if you email this, tell us what school you're in and tell us what you're in. And if you face any anti-Semitism, maybe you haven't, whatever. And then we'll send you a link.
Seth,
What-
it looks like the woman who wrote in about that is here.
Oh,
Really?
Ooh.
Okay, I didn't want to quote unquote out her. Hold on. I'm that woman.
She said it.
Welcome.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't want to
I'll do
out you.
I'll do a scene with you.
yeah.
Wow, isn't that sweet? Actually, that's what my husband was saying. He said we should have some established older Jews
Let's
there
do
that give some
Who's
confidence.
Afraid of Virginia
You should give a
Woolf right
certificate.
now.
It's shocking.
I know.
You can earn your BFLV.
How nice, everybody. Okay, so listen, email that, and we're gonna have this on Sunday, and we're gonna have different people. Would this be a nice way for you guys to connect? Because I know it's really, really isolating right now, and it's really difficult. Okay, so as I was saying, we're not gonna do the Misha Barak where people sent in names, and if anyone has a name that wasn't sent in, please think about them. And if you want to add anything on this microphone, I'm gonna read them. Okay, so here we go.
May the source of strength, who blessed the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let
Everybody?
us say, Amen.
So beautiful. These are the names for some healing. Minyahana, Bob Goldberg, Melissa Goldberg, Joan Rosengard, Barbie Storm, Mark Naxton, Diana Barnum, Teresa Lamberton, Oscar Cerna, Ellen Feldberg, Michael Berkowitz, Phyllis Sobel, Alan Sobel, Michael Delana, Karen Baker, Mary Lee Blumberg, Adele Tinkin, Robin Singerman, Marty Singerman, Tilla Geronimus, Joan Zimmett, Ben Spiegel, Joel S., Adam S., David K., Cindy Mowry, Rabbi Anita Silvert, Christopher Barkey, Glenn Korngold, Jill Korngold, Rehearsing, Penny Higdon, Cynthia Parr, Urban Krangler, Marsha Lazarus, Louis Dobin, Judy Rosen, Stephanie Zaft, Stacy Roth, Anthony Ruling, Carol Milstein, Michael Meyerson, Linda Hay, Roberta Blanche, and Sheila Haley is the synagogue's executive director in Jackson, Mississippi, the synagogue that was torched by arson, which coincidentally was firebombed years ago because the rabbi was for civil rights. During the civil rights era, he was supporting Martin Luther King, and the synagogue got bombed then, and now it firebombed and now got firebombed again. So Sheila Haley would like a nice Misha Barak for Beth Israel in Jackson, and I'm so honored that she wrote us. I mean, she must be in such a hard position. So of course, we're setting a lot of love in these. Anyone would like to add any names to that? I see Guthrie, and I see people wrote at the beginning. So if you have anybody, please keep it in your mind while we hear this final beautiful verse from the Lembeck.
מי שברך אמותינו מקור הברכה לאבותינו. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen.
Lembecks, how talented are they? Brava. Yes, Julie and I were just hanging out a week ago because we did this podcast called, what's it called?
I don't remember.
Go fact yourself.
Go
Yeah.
fact yourself.
Go fact yourself. And it was really fun. And we given categories that we're quote unquote experts in that's not part of our regular life. And
We were totally experts in. No quote unquote. We were totally experts.
well, anyway, you'll see who wins. But they chose out of mine Carly Simon. And the special guest was Carly Simon and James Taylor's daughter, which was fucking amazing.
John was disappointed.
Oh my God. And Klausner, what was yours, dear?
John Waters was my area of expertise, so Ricky Lake showed up, and it was terrific. We had a great
Amazing.
time. It was so fun.
Cool.
So I'm too lazy to do anything else, but I'm going to close with this little podcast story because Julie, you should be aware of this. So maybe 2 months ago, I got this email to be on this podcast, and I was like, I don't really know who this person is. I don't want to do it. But they were going to pay a couple $1,000. I'm like, God, I've never been paid for a podcast. Then I got another email from that really funny comic, Nikki Glazier.
Yes.
Do the podcast, and it was like $5,000. I'm like, I never get paid, but I'm such a crazy fan. So then they wrote me again. They said it's live. It's like live cast from Facebook, from her Facebook and yours. And I was like, well, I've done a lot of what's it called, Facebook Live. So they said you have to set this up, set that up. And anyway, I couldn't really figure out what to do. So her manager came on, and I figured out how to share it. Anyway, then the next day, I couldn't get back onto Facebook. The end of the story is it's literally a scam. And do it to steal your Facebook page.
Oh my god.
Oh my God.
And I told Judy Gold, and she's like, the same thing happened to me a year ago. And I keep getting these emails. And just today, no joke, I got one from Amy Poehler. And it was her executive that works with, and it was so real. And I said it to her, and I said, is this real? And she said, oh my God.
So good at
damn.
that.
So just, Julie,
That's
I mean,
crazy.
I was thinking,
That's
like,
the first I've heard of that. I talked to Judy this week.
it's not the weirdest thing. Yeah. So, but as soon as I Googled it, I saw what's happened to, and I only got my Facebook page back because a friend of mine knows Meta, but they can go, I let him share my screen. And there were so many weird signs because I kept saying his camera was off and he had a weird British accent. It was so, and his email address was Nikki Glazier. I'm like, why is his email address? But no, I would never think I'd be scammed anyway. So just FYI, wanted to give you.
Wow.
Speaking
Did you
of
change all your passwords as a result? Did you have to do all that?
By the way, did I tell you that funny story? I won't say who it is, but let me say a very famous person. Let me just say her name is Emma. Her computer was messed up and she called emergency help. And the person said, okay, I'm going to help you. It was a real person. He said, what's your password? And she said, Emma. And he said, oh my God, that's the worst password in the world. Only 1, 2, 3, 4 is worse. And she said, that's my ATM pin. So I won't say who it is, but let me just say, if I tell Julie Klausner, she's not gonna be surprised. So before we go, we talk about thank you. Our favorite bar mitzvah or bas mitzvah gifts. Do we have any? Lovitz, what did you get, dear?
Oh my gosh. So all of my good friends growing up when we were all young and starting in theater and all of that had Broadway bar mitzvahs. Everyone had done it, so I couldn't have one.
Why couldn't you have one?
Well, because it had been done, and another thing that I loved then and very much now, and especially as it's getting queerer and more fabulous, is Star Trek. And huge nerd, and I had a Star Trek themed bar mitzvah. The picture was priceless, but I got from an uncle who I loved it. There used to be a whole Star Trek hotel and museum and thing in Vegas.
Oh wow!
And as a 13-year-old kid, that was the coolest thing that I ever could have been.
That's an amazing gift. You got to go to Star Trek Museum?
Oh, to a museum. There was a ride. They had set recreations. I got a class ring from Starfleet. Guys, if there was any clue that the cool guy before you had a starting point, that's where it was.
Klausner, top that.
My best Like the best gift I got was a little TV VCR that I had in my room, and my parents would not let me have a TV in my room, but some angel gifted it to me, and it was one of those things where they were like, well, here we go. So then I could watch TV in my room at age 12, 13, and it was like a whole new level was unlocked.
Wow.
I was saying to James when I grew up, and we weren't even that poor, but I guess we didn't have that much money. We were watching The Wizard of Oz, me and James, and I said, oh, I remember when Judy Garland walked out into Oz and nothing. I grew up with the black and white TV. Like I grew up in the 30s, but we never had a color TV. So I was just like, what's the big deal?
Reacting to?
And like, and what? It's
like an even more impressive actress.
Exactly. Because she's like, we're going to put in a post and they forgot to do it. Hilarious. Wait, you just reminded me of something. What's that nice guy's name? Zach Braff.
Oh, yeah.
He had a bar mitzvah theme.
Yes.
Broadway themed bar mitzvah. He told me that there were 4 people there they hired. One was dressed as Grisabella.
Mm-hmm.
One was Rusty, you know, from Starlight Express. And all I remember is, and there was maybe 2 more, and halfway through his reception, the curtain opened. He came out to Let's Hear It for the Boy. Stop. And the 4 people started dancing the robot.
Dead.
Really? The most amazing.
Wait, can I tell you one quick thing about
Yes,
so you said Rusty. I'm trying. So one of the reasons I'm in New York, besides coming to see you, I do it anytime, is the HRC Gala is tomorrow night in New York, and we are on. So Titus Burgess is introducing the one, the only Jane Krakowski. And oh my God, so of course everyone's freaking out. Everyone's got like 30 rock stuff for her to sign. I absolutely have my Starlight record that I am begging her to sign.
Dinah.
Because
I will whistle at her anytime.
oh,
okay. Go.
We took our kids to see Starlight Express when they were very little, and we listened to that cassette tape. I mean, that was all we did. But Jane, our little girl, she was like 4.
Yeah.
She's really tiny. Looked right at her and winked at her. It was like it changed her life.
That stuff matters. You remember
Oh
that.
my God,
Yeah,
that's a big deal.
formative, yeah.
I have 3 stars. Okay, so Starlight Express, Andrew McCardle was cast as Ash's smoking car.
Mhm.
Her agent was not a lead role, and she didn't care. So William Morris dropped her because she took the show. But Andrea really wanted to be an ensemble. Andrea always said her favorite number to do in Annie was Hard Knock Life. She wanted to be in an ensemble show. So she got dropped by William Morris, but Andrea said that show was ruthless. She said you would wipe out, break a bone, and they would just skate the F past you. Like, sorry.
Yeah.
Really breaks. Okay, part 2, Krakowski. I did, part 2, Titus Burgess. Ask him this story. He came to New York for the very first time, stayed with his friend in Queens, went into Manhattan to see his show, came back to Queens and didn't know the address, and just got out on a subway stop and kept walking till he recognized the building. I'm obsessed with that. I was like, how do you recognize an apartment building?
Magical. He's magical.
Yeah.
That's the only answer.
That's the only answer.
Part 3,
And 3.
I did Rosie Live,
Yeah.
which was this one night. I thought it was going to be a very long series. It got canceled up to one night, but it got me vested in the Writers Guild. But the point is, Krakowski was in it. Months later, we were on a plane, and Jane said, oh my God, someone just posted Jane Krakowski doing Rosie Live was the lowest point of her career. And Jane said, they obviously don't know my career. How about Jane? Wait, so Apex is going to have Titus and Jane? That's so
we're so thrilled. I mean, obviously she's a phenomenal ally, and that's part of why I love this work. Also now, like Broadway friends, TV friends, people I worked with in another version of my life, I now get to bring into the fight. I mean, we've got the midterms of our lives ahead of us.
What is the Human Rights Campaign for people that are just...
So like, look, you've all seen the yellow equal sign.
By the way,
there.
just on a side note, we're a 501c3 and so is HRC,
yes.
Right? Okay.
501c3, we are, you've seen the yellow equal sign. We are the largest LGBTQ plus human rights group in America, but it's more than that, because remember, queer people, we're women, we're people of color, we're veterans, we're immigrants. So everything we care about is what makes America great already, and greater to come. So, I mean, we've got this election year coming up. I know that my incredible friend Seth Rudetsky will help us galvanize the Broadway world to show up to vote, because I have been a part of so many races around the country where it was 100, 200, 300 votes.
That was just saying that, James. We were just talking about that. You can win by just such. No, I know, because Judy Kuhn does something called the Stage Project. I think, and she was saying people win by like 100 votes.
Crazy.
So every single vote matters. If you love something, talk about it. Between all the craziness on the internet, share your joy. That's why I love, the Jewish Broadway Alliance. Shabbat. I love what we're doing here with Shabbat. And that's why I love what I get to do all day, which is just tell people, if you care, Talk about it. Care Bears stare that love out there. Like we need it right now.
Care Bears.
You know, the Care
Did you remember? Did you ever watch Care Bears, Seth?
No, I'm like 90. No, that was probably on
I
my
remember the
mid-40s.
Care Bears.
Thank
Sure.
you. Like
They
pretend-
had these symbols on their stomach,
Yeah, I
and
think
they could radiate good energy out of them.
yeah, it may have like preceded all the tattoos. Now that I think
Yeah,
of it, yeah,
totally.
Okay, we're going on a subject I want to talk about. So, Lembeck, do you remember the first people you voted for? When did you first vote back in the day, as we say in the business?
Oh my gosh.
Let's
Do you
see.
remember?
Well, we couldn't vote until we were our age, the baby boomers, until we were 21. I don't think.
Yeah,
it was
I
18.
think I voted for McGovern, actually.
So I
Elizabeth
worked in his campaign.
Yeah.
But what was I?
What?
First vote?
Elizabeth McGovern, for ordinary people, for brilliant.
48, 69. So just after, so 1970-ish.
Yeah.
Would
So
be
you
the
voted for Nixon? Cool.
Yeah, mine would be like
a main man.
78, 76 or something I voted. I don't know. I can't
Well,
remember.
Kennedy is 64. Right?
Yeah, but I
Is
was
Kennedy 64?
Kennedy, I think, was James said it was 1960, and I think he passed.
Thank you.
So McGovern is 72?
Yeah, that might be.
Yeah.
Maybe I didn't then. I wasn't.
I didn't know about McGovern because that amazing black and white cover of Barbara Streisand doing the
Yeah.
concert. at the
And
Forum.
remember I went to
concert.
the concert 3 for McGovern.
Yeah.
Do you remember that? I was
Who-
at that.
Who was
It
in
Oh,
it?
was
fantastic.
James Taylor, Barbara Streisand, and who else? I can't remember, but it was amazing.
my God.
A long time ago.
Yeah,
But
that was a big deal.
yeah, 3 for McGovern.
I can't not know.
Klausner's got to go.
I can't not know who the third was.
Yeah,
I think
that's
it's
Is it Carol
I
King?
just can't.
could have been Carol King.
Oh my God.
Talk
could you
about it.
What if it
imagine?
was
Good
Carly?
one.
Carly, though.
I don't know if Carl. I never saw Carly do political concerts. Adam B. Shapiro, who's the first person you voted for, even though we're 501c3, we can still say it.
Al Gore.
That was
Love
the first
it.
person you voted for. Are we trying to pretend we're 22?
What?
Are we trying to?
No,
pretend we're
I
22?
turned 18. I turned 18 right before that election. I almost said audition. Right before that election. And I drove an hour because I didn't know that you had to register in a specific location. And I was going to college an hour away, but I drove an hour to make sure to vote for Gore. Didn't work. But
Because he was so cute.
We want to go. I know who the third is. Anybody? Any guesses? Let's go around.
Okay,
real
so
quick.
hold on. It was Barbara Streisand, James Taylor. Of course, I want to say Mama Cass.
No,
was it someone?
no, bigger.
No, they didn't have a sandwich
It was.
budget.
It was in this. It
That's
says
a
this was in 72.
1970.
Yeah, 72.
Yeah,
Was it someone gay?
I was in high school.
They said Carol King.
Okay, so what are the guesses? What are the guesses?
Adam
I'm guessing Carol King, but I don't know that that's right.
Adam.
I'm going to say Cher because I always say Cher.
Was Quincy Jones there? Was
No.
I
there?
know, but I don't-
Yes,
yeah.
Quincy
Sorry,
was there, but he's not number 3.
No,
Quincy
he's not
was
number
there.
three.
Shirley MacLaine.
The answer is Carol King.
Thank you. Good night, everybody.
Michael Lembeck.
Well done.
Still got it.
Well done.
I wonder if I have.
And it was organized by Warren Beatty.
Yes.
Oh,
Very
Oh.
political.
he
He
was
was
so
so
dating
vain.
at the time. Okay, in conclusion, of course, I'm trying to find this photo as we speak.
Yeah.
Okay, so next week, Lembeck, are we seeing you next week?
Don't know. Yes, sure. I don't know.
yes, and we'll call you.
Yes, we'll call you.
Michael Lembeck, is that what it was like to date Lorna? Can I see you next week? If you say, I don't know, call me.
No, we were underground for 2 years, so
Get off.
Oh, you guys were dating in secret.
Oh,
now- I forgot. You know, they met doing an off-Broadway musical. What was it called again?
Angry Housewives.
Angry Housewives.
Oh.
Julie
Look
Klausner
at
has a
who
comment.
ushered. Look at who ushered.
wow.
Brad. Could you pin
Jet.
that comment?
Oh my God! Hold on. Look at this from Brad.
This
Hold
is
on.
fascinating.
Whoa,
Famous
ushered.
Oh, wow. Yeah, well, they
Oh
may have
my-
seated me. Who
Oh, and
knows?
that would have been hot Elliot Gould time too.
Mhm.
He had stages.
Absolutely.
Um,
I know a lot of bears who would still enjoy him.
Elliot Gould.
He looks
Gould
good.
is forever.
Yeah.
Gould is forever. Gould gets the gold.
by the way, James and I are going to do, I think, a 10-year anniversary of What the World Needs Now Is Love, the recording that we did. But I just found this picture.
Wow.
It's me. I was trying to find the picture of James and Carol, but that's me, James, and Sarah
Oh,
Burrell.
And Sarah Burrell, right?
Yeah, the 10-year anniversary, we did it in June 2016, right?
Wow.
Carol's Kennedy Center Honors is a masterclass in how to subtly accept an award. Do you remember how she was just freaking out?
Oh, when Aretha came out,
Aretha
Losing
with
her
coat and her
mind.
purse.
Oh my God. It was, the coat, the purse, all
And
of
then
it.
she
And
sits at the piano and like
and
That was fantastic.
correct me if I'm wrong. Was that Aretha's last performance? Was that Aretha's last live performance?
It was amazing.
I think so, Adam, I think you're right.
I think it was, and what a last performance!
Yeah.
I coached Adina Menzel for the Barbara Streisand Kennedy Center.
Oh,
She was
But
fabulous.
I would say Barbara's reaction went from staring to glaring.
Ha!
It was just this,
That's the goal.
and then that, and
Yeah.
then this, and then that.
That's the goal.
That's the goal.
I think it is.
I don't
think
know.
it is.
That's making
it
it.
tells a story. I mean, she would.
The goal?
That's the goal, right? You want to tell a
That's
story.
the goal.
Go from point A to point B.
I
so.
can't. Okay, so Human Rights Campaign, Julie Klausner. Before you go, you're so your verbiage is so brilliant. You know, Julie also wrote for A Billy on the Street. So where can we listen to you? Oh, I'm doing one. But what are your two podcasts?
I have a podcast called How Was Your Week? And I have a podcast called Double Threat. Yes. And you should listen to them if you like podcasts.
Why is it called Double Threat?
Because there's two of us and we're threatening.
I'm gonna just keep
and
getting.
neither of us can dance. Not like these two, that's for sure. I can move, but I can't remember steps to save my life.
Did you? Well, then you have to explain this before we go, because what is this craziness that I found?
Oh, no.
The Lebowski sequence.
This is Julie doing a quote unquote arabesque.
Yeah.
Difficult people. What is that from?
Yeah, this is me doing Julianne Moore cosplay essentially. It's like we basically just reenacted the Big Lebowski segment, and I just wanted to dress up like her. So dreams come true.
I'd say part of difficult people. Would you just go? I've always wanted to fill in the blank, and then
we literally did Easy Street in like season 3. We did like the whole thing. It was like madness. That anybody let us have the keys to the car is insane.
Oh, it's so great. By the way, everything's not being turned into a Broadway musical.
Yes.
Why can't difficult people be?
I'm working on it. I'm working on it.
That
From
wasn't
your
a setup.
mouth to God's ears. Listen, there's all kinds of things I'm trying to get going. So
If you're workshopping it, call me.
I will.
Yeah, there's a workshop. Adam's available to play any Jewish role.
Amazing.
Okay, in conclusion, it's so lovely to be here. Thanks everyone for watching. Thanks Lembeck. See you guys next week. And Lizzie Weiss is going to be here live in 2 weeks, I think. And I have fun people coming up. God, I can't remember who, but I know I have fun people coming up. And by the way, Las Vegas, I'll be visiting you on Tuesday, and then I'm going to be in Fort Lauderdale in February.
I wonder
What are you doing in Las Vegas Tuesday?
Sadly
museum is
gone.
still there.
Star Trek Museum, I'm going to go see.
It is sadly gone.
Not cool.
Not cool.
I'm going to be Monday in Las Vegas introducing I introduced the season at the Smith Center. So they give me like what the musicals are, and I deconstruct them. And I'm like, you got to buy tickets.
What are the musicals?
I'm not allowed to
Is that
say. And then on Tuesday,
You're revealing them.
I to say. And then on Tuesday, I do I have the show called Divas by the Decade that I'm debuting in Vegas, where I go through what women changed Broadway and why.
Where are you doing it, Seth?
Smith Center. Michael Lembeck, are you my agent? Are you going to come see me? The Smith Center. Can you
We
come
might, if you tell us where.
Oh my God. Yeah, the Smith Center. I'm sending you all information. And no joke, I literally think I have an extra room at the MGM Grand. I will set you guys up in a honeymoon suite.
Oh, my man.
Lembeck, are you in Las Vegas?
They're in Malibu.
No, we live in Newport Beach, in Orange County.
Same thing.
That's a weekend trip, though.
Yeah.
I will never
We
forget.
had 5 minutes away, John Wayne Airport, 25 minutes later. And then
God, I live in Vegas. I'll never forget how terrifying it was visiting you when you were in Malibu and James had to make a left into your driveway. Have you ever been to Malibu? It's just, you can't see
Oh, yeah.
peripheral vision.
Terrifying.
How scared? Did you drive at night ever?
No, when you're there, you don't leave your house. There's no reason to leave.
God damn it. And by the way, we need to meet Shapiro for Adam. We hope that you heal from your dancing.
Thank you very much. I will be just fine. I promise.
All right, I want to make sure.
By the end of the month, when I'm rehearsing with the Yiddish Theater, I'll be good.
And by the way, our usher person used to live near Newport Beach. Just
Amazing.
saying. Okay, Shabbat Shalom. See you guys next week. I'm ending the stream.
bye, everybody.